Hi, I am History. In previous video we spoke about birth and expansion of Maurya Empire. Let's talk about Wars of Maurya Dynasty. First war of Chandragupta was with the existing Nanda dynasty. He captured the supply route of Patali Putra and starved the capital, which later fell. Later he liberated northwestern India from Thralldom of Secucus Nikator, who was ruling the area west of the Indus River. He pushed them back to Iran, winning areas of Kandahar of Afghanistan, South Baluchistan, and areas of Gandhara, Herat, Kabul, and all of Afghanistan. Later he went to the hills of Shravana, belagola, and with Bhadrabahu and committed death by slow starvation. His successor Bindusara conquered land between two seas, the Arabian and the Bay of Bengal, with the help of the master of strategy and his guru, Chanakya. After the death of Bindusara there was 4-year war of succession. Ashoka acquired the throne of Magadha after killing his 99 brothers with the help of his minister Radhagupta. He was initially the viceroy of Ujjain and Taxila during the reign of Bindusara. Ashoka fought Kalinga war after his accession. According to inscription, 100,000 people killed in the war and several lakh people perished, and 150,000 were taken to prison. Though this is just a speculation and not the exact number, he was later converted to Buddhism. During his reign, Buddhism was spread across India and even outside India. He sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sanghamitra to Sri Lanka as preacher of Buddhism. He established dharmashalas and hospitals and banned animal slaughter for consumption. One of the largest army at that time, Ashoka the Great's army consisted of Mauryan axemen, the clubmen, Greek mercenary, Mauryan archers, Mauryan war chariot, Mauryan heavy cavalry, light Gada clubmen, Mauryan javelinier, Mauryan spearmen, Mauryan swordsmen, Mauryan light cavalry. Ashoka conquered most of India with the help of his vast army. Now, let's talk about administration under Maurya dynasty. The Mauryan Empire established a well-organized administrative system and gave it a sound financial base. Most of their ways are based on Kautilya and his Arthashastra. Firstly, the empire was divided into a number of provinces, and each province was placed under a prince who was the successor of the royal dynasty. The provinces were divided into smaller units. Arrangements were made for both rural and urban administration. Patliputra, Kaushambi, Ujjain, and Taxila were the most important cities. According to Kautilya, a state consisted of Saptanga Raja, or 7 elements, which were interrelated and interlocked. Swaman, according to Kautilya, was a king who could issue royal rescripts and maintain ancient rules and customs. Amadya is referred to the council of ministers as well as the supporting officials and subordinate staff of the king. There were 18 posts for council of ministers and 27 high-ranking superintendent officers mentioned in Arthashastra. Janapada refers to the territory and people of the state. The empire was divided into Magadha, Uttarpatha, Dakshinapatha, Kalinga, Avendi, and eastern India. Kalinga was added during Ashoka's reign. Durga, according to Kautilya, is a fort where troops are stationed. He further adds that every fort should be surrounded by fort walls, and it should be surrounded by 3 moats filled with crocodiles and lotuses. Tosha, which means treasury of the state. Kautilya understood that finance is the lifeblood of a state. It is noted that soldiers were not paid in cash and taxes were extracted both in cash and in kind. Nanda, state's king, was the supreme authority in the judicial administration, but there were many judges, officers, magistrates, police, and even jails to maintain order in the empire. Mitra, according to Kautilya, is an ally. From the point of a would-be conqueror, Kautilya discusses the interstate policy and takes into account all possible circumstances. He suggests policies such as mediation, hostility, military expedition, seeking shelter, making peace, and signing the peace treaty. These are the ways in which Mauryan rulers ruled the vast Mauryan Empire.
If you like this video, subscribe so you could see more characters like Vivek, Upagupta, Vaishali, and Aditya.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please share it with all your history-loving friends, and we will come up with new videos every week.